Samsung's privacy display might be the feature that all premium phones should adopt going forward. At first glance, the Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra looks almost identical to the last few Ultra models. In fact, if you place it next to its predecessors, the design and rear camera layout will feel very familiar. But beneath that familiar look, Samsung has quietly added a number of subtle upgrades that make this year's flagship feel more refined. These changes are easy to miss, but together they make the S26 Ultra feel like a better overall package than its predecessor. The phone still starts at $1,300, which is undeniably expensive. However, considering how hardware prices have risen in recent years, keeping the same starting price actually feels like a small win. The S26 Ultra doesn't deliver dramatic changes year over year. Instead, it focuses on thoughtful improvements. And while those upgrades may not immediately grab your attention, they quietly make this one of the most polished Ultra models Samsung has released in years. Design, back to aluminum. After experimenting with titanium frames on the last two generations, Samsung has returned to aluminum for the S26 Ultra. According to the company, this change allows the frame to match the color of the Corning Gorilla Armor 2 glass panels on the front and back more accurately. On darker models, like the Black Review unit, the difference is difficult to notice. Still, the new material helps maintain the phone's premium feel while slightly reducing weight. Samsung also made small physical adjustments. The phone is now 7.9 thick and weighs 214 grams, compared to the 8.2 thickness and 218 grams of the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra. In real-world use, however, this difference is almost impossible to notice. One thing that remains unchanged is the built-in slot for Samsung's Samsung S Pen stylus. The stylus functions exactly like last year's version. But because the phone's corners are now slightly more rounded, there's technically a right and wrong way to insert it. The pen will still fit either way, but aligning it properly with the curve of the phone looks much cleaner. Display, a screen designed for privacy. The S26 Ultra features a 6.9-inch display with specifications that look nearly identical to last year's model. You still get 2,600 nits of peak brightness, a 120 Hz adaptive refresh rate, and a 3120x1440 resolution. The real innovation lies in Samsung's new privacy display feature. With a simple toggle, privacy display prevents people around you from viewing your screen at sharp angles. When someone looks at the phone from the side or from above or below, the display gradually fades toward black. Technically, this works because the screen uses two sets of subpixels, narrow and wide. When privacy display is enabled, the wider subpixels are turned off. This narrows the viewing angle significantly. There's also a maximum privacy protection mode that pushes the effect even further. In this setting, the display becomes almost completely gray when viewed from off angles. However, this comes with noticeable trade-offs in brightness and contrast. The standard privacy mode has minimal impact on brightness and image quality. If you look closely, you might notice a slight drop in perceived resolution, but most users won't see it during everyday use. Samsung also added automatic triggers for privacy display. For example, the feature can activate when you receive notifications, open banking apps, use authentication apps, enter PINs or passwords. For now, this automatic behavior mainly works with system-level prompts like the lock screen. In theory, it could apply to any password field, but individual apps would need to support it first. Even with those limitations, privacy display is one of the most practical features added to a smartphone in recent years. Performance and software, faster and smarter. Powering the S26 Ultra is the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 for Galaxy processor. The chip is paired with 12 GB or 16 GB of RAM and up to 1 TB of storage. The biggest improvement comes from its upgraded NPU, which is roughly 39% more powerful than the previous generation. That extra AI power enables a wide range of new smart features. The CPU itself delivers about 19% better performance, while the GPU sees roughly a 24% boost. Benchmark tests show clear improvements. In Geekbench 6, the S26 Ultra scored 11,240 in multi-core performance, compared to 9,828 on the S25 Ultra. These numbers confirm what you'd expect. The phone is extremely fast. In fact, it's about as powerful as Android phones currently get. Samsung has also expanded its AI toolkit. One of the most useful tools is Photo Assist, which combines several editing and generative features in one place. You can remove reflections, erase objects, or even generate entirely new elements in an image using simple text prompts. Want to add a hat to your pet, or insert an object that wasn't originally in the photo? Photo Assist can handle it. Another feature, Creative Studio, lets you generate wallpapers, stickers, and greeting cards using AI. Samsung also improved practical tools like a smarter document scanner, better call screening for spam and robocalls. Additionally, Samsung introduced Now Nudge, which works somewhat like Google Magic Queue. It surfaces relevant photos or content while you're typing with the Samsung keyboard. There's also a new feature called Automated App Actions, although it wasn't available during initial testing. The only drawback is that many of these AI features are already available on competing devices, such as the Google Pixel 10 Pro. They're useful, but they're no longer unique selling points. Cameras, familiar hardware, better results. The camera hardware on the S26 Ultra is mostly unchanged. The phone still includes 200MP main camera, 50MP 5x telephoto camera, 10MP 3x telephoto camera, 50MP ultrawide camera, 12MP selfie camera. However, Samsung improved the main and telephoto lenses by giving them larger apertures. The 200MP main camera now uses an f1.4 aperture, compared to f1.7 previously. The 5x telephoto camera moves from f3.4 to f2.9. These changes allow more light to reach the sensor, improving low-light performance. In testing, the S26 Ultra delivered excellent results. In dim conditions, photos were sharp, bright, and relatively noise-free. When compared to the Google Pixel 10 Pro, the images were very similar, with only small differences in color balance. In challenging backlit scenes, the S26 Ultra actually performed better in some cases. It preserved details in shadowed subjects while still maintaining good exposure for bright backgrounds. Even without new sensors, Samsung has managed to squeeze more performance from the existing hardware. Battery life. The S26 Ultra uses the same 5000 mAh battery as its predecessor. Battery improvements mainly come from the efficiency of the new processor. During testing, the phone lasted 30 hours and 3 minutes in a local video playback test. That's about 30 minutes longer than the previous generation. While that isn't a massive improvement, it still places the S26 Ultra among the longest-lasting flagship phones. Only devices like the OnePlus 15 and OnePlus 15R performed better in similar tests. Charging speeds have improved as well. 60W wired charging, 25W wireless charging. For comparison, the Samsung Galaxy S26 Plus supports 45W wired and 20W wireless, while the base Samsung Galaxy S26 supports 25W wired and 15W wireless. However, one major omission remains. The S26 Ultra still lacks a built-in magnetic ring for Qi 2 charging. This means you'll need a compatible case if you want to use magnetic accessories. For a flagship phone at this price, that feels like a missed opportunity. Final thoughts. Testing the S26 Ultra highlights an interesting reality about modern smartphones. Once everything is set up, you tend to use the same apps and follow the same daily routines regardless of the device. Whether you're using Google Maps, Gmail, or your favorite games, your overall experience doesn't change dramatically. What does change are the small details. You'll notice smoother frame rates during gaming, better night photos, and smarter suggestions when the phone surfaces relevant content during conversations. The S26 Ultra's biggest upgrade, the privacy display, works quietly in the background. When it's active, you might not even notice it, which is exactly the point. There's no question that the Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra is an improvement over last year's model. It's faster, smarter, and slightly better at photography. But the upgrades are subtle. Unless you're coming from a much older phone, the changes may feel incremental. Still, the S26 Ultra remains one of the most capable smartphones available. It does almost everything extremely well. It just does it in a way that feels more like a refinement than a dramatic reinvention.